and welcome. Here we are, Monday night. With that, we start a new seasonal championship here within the North America Raceroom Just Going community. What we have here, season number 5. Been through 5 of these already. We've been through 4 complete, into our 5th now. And what this is this year, or not this year, but this season, is going to be 6 rounds of the FR3 class here within Raceroom. So this is going to be the F3 equivalent of the Real World Series. 6 weeks, or 6 rounds I should say, over 6 weeks, 6 different locations, 12 races in total, as there will be 2 races per evening at one track. So, as always, welcome back, welcome for the first time, welcome for the 100th time if you normally stop by when we have things going on. It's always a pleasure, it's always a privilege to be able to bring either live streams to you or recordings or whatnot from the NARR community and the various sims that we happen to get into. So strap yourself in. We're in for a fun 6-round championship here with the FR3s, full of people. Everyone in here is within the North America Raceroom Discord community, so it should be fun. It should be very competitive. It should be very close, top to bottom, through all 6 rounds. So hopefully we see a lot of good stuff. I will say, I'll put a disclaimer out there. Raceroom, at least at the moment, in its current iteration, has a few nagging bugs when it comes to the timings, the relative timings of people on track. Sometimes people are out on track when they can't be seen, or vice versa, where they can be seen but they're not showing up on any of the relative timings or within people's otter HUD or in-game HUD or whatever. So that also kind of bleeds into the broadcast side and the broadcast software of all of this. So bear with us, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, is that some folks may show up on screen that may not be on the standings on the left-hand side, and vice versa, where they may not be on the left-hand side in the standings, but they might be there on track. So we'll try to do our best to keep everyone informed as these races go on of who's who, where they are, where they might be out there, who they're up against. But in the end, the final results will be just that, the final results of each week. So when those are posted, then that's when we know, officially, finally, who ended up where. So really just some background about going off somewhere in here. I don't really know where that was. But just some background about this series here. We're kind of doing it Formula 1 style, Formula 3, Formula 2, everything else. And there's going to be 2-person teams out there. So I believe we've got 32 people. 32 people are signed up. 32 people should be in the server. 16 teams total, obviously with 2 people per team. So I will have to admit I did not do my homework today, as I should have done, and gotten you a list of who's on the team and who might be a teammate. So maybe for week 2, round 2, I will try to get that to either post it in the description or maybe have a graphic or something. But if you see the same livery between 2 different people, that is the perfect indicator that they are on a team. So scoring goes by individual, but then also by team, as it does in the real world for F1, F2, F3, and so on. So people out there have a little bit of individuality when it comes to the races on where they try to place practice overall, but then they're also working with a single teammate to try to bring their team as high up to the manufacturer championship or team championship, whatever you want to call it. Try to bring them up as high as they can. So add a little spice, a little NARR spice, modeling it up, throwing it out there to make this thing even more interesting than what it already is going to be. So we've got 4 minutes left to practice. The next session to come up will be a 10-minute qualifying session. Something a little different for this season number 5, is that since there's only 10 minutes to try to cut down really on just the overall session that we're taking this evening for everyone to participate, it's going to be a solo qualifying session. So everyone will be on the track at the same time, just in their own solo little world. So they won't have to fight traffic, they won't have to worry about anyone going off or encountering any issues with anyone else to try to put in a fast lap, a flying lap, whatever you want to call it. So there's the other little wrinkle when it comes to this. And then once we have a 10-minute qualifying session, we will have 2 races of 25 minutes each. From what I know, from what I remember, there should not be any reason for a pit. Let me double check. Let's see. Yeah. Open setup, full damage. The tire wear is real, so there's no 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, whatever the tire burn would be over 25 minutes is what it's going to be. Or tire wear, same with fuel burn. So if people can manage their tires, and these should have enough fuel for 25 minutes, that should not require any type of pit stops unless someone gets damaged, since damage is all 100% ramped up. So yeah, it's really just going to be a 25-minute sprint, kind of like how the F1 qualifying sprints are. It's what we have here, the NARR race room equivalent. Well, we have 2 of them, so strap in, get a drink, get some food, hang out with me here. I will try to commentate as much as I can. I may step away for a few minutes here and there and then come back, but these things will be up and going. We're going to try to highlight as many people as we can, try to get as many camera angles as we can. If you know me, you know that possible. All right, Theo. One moment. There we go. I'll tell you what, let me turn down the game. So I put a little more of my voice, and I put a little down on the game. So let me know. Why is the one chat not working? There's the live chat. YouTube, I want to see the top chat. I want to see live chat. So there you go. I might sound better. It may be evened out. If it is, then I'm going to leave it like that for forever. Yes, as Theo has said there in the chat, and is also now shows there in the video, there are no pits unless someone gets damaged and they want to continue on, probably laps down, but that's the only time we should see anyone in the pit. So 30 seconds of practice left. Top time, Damien DeGrasse. No, I don't think it's DeGrasse. It's a TV show, I think. So I'll say DeGrasse, and I'm sure I'll be corrected at some point. So Damien DeGrasse, resident alien within the North America Raceroom community, has put in a 125. Could go down more on the game. You got it. There. I'm probably at like 55% game, maybe 60 at the most. 57% maybe. So move it down a little bit more, Theo. Into practice. Just like that. I didn't see how many's in the server right now. We have 31 people. So we're missing one. If I can look really quickly here, we might be missing Mr. I think it is Mr. Dom Bessel. We had reports earlier from the garage that Mr. Dom was having issues with his steering column. He was having issues. It was acting up. He had all kinds of engineers over there looking at it, and I heard a lot of beating and banging. Also, Jones Barbecue was also over there trying to throw their barbecue in. They were offering it out. They were being shooed away. Dom was not too happy about any of it. He looked very aggravated at the entire situation. So his car might still be in the garage. He may not make it out for this. He does have 9 minutes left to get in before the end of qualifying. Yes, Theo. As of right now, he's still in the garage. They're still working on that wheel, trying to get him out there. I have heard that Jones Barbecue is very close as well, keeping an eye on the situation. They're trying to give barbecue to anyone and everyone that's currently in the garage. I've been told by some that they've become a menace when they are actually in the paddock area. So they might be thrown out. I don't know. We'll see if Dom can get in. He's got 8 minutes to get to the grid. He's got 8 minutes to get everything corrected. If he doesn't qualify, or if he doesn't get in, if he doesn't get out there, then he will unfortunately be missing here in round number 1. If I knew who his teammate was, then I could tell you who he's letting down, but I don't. So we'll have to go from there. That garage report was brought to you by Tomfoolery Warehouse and Stuff. They're not on site. They have somehow gotten that information remotely and passed it on to me. The only one on site is Jones Barbecue. They show up, no one knows how they get in, but they're in there. They're throwing barbecue sauce around, they're throwing brisket around. I've heard they got some ribs today. I don't know who keeps letting them in, but they keep getting in there. But enough about them. Damien DeGrasse, once again, a 124.6. Your overall pole sitter at the moment. I think it's, Matteo Scaptura here. I'm probably saying that wrong. I can be corrected later. Matteo Scaptura, he is 7 tenths behind Carlos De La Torre, currently in third, 125.5. Patrick Carnahan there, P4. Christopher Barnes, P5. Jeff Hooten, P6. Alex Petrovsky, P7. Rudolf Stein, P8. Ian Stowl, P9. Luke Longnecker, P10. We'll go back to Auto Director. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Stay with me. Stay here. Check out some fantastic qualifying happening now. We got 27 people on the board. We have 4 that have yet to qualify. We have 1 still in the garage, frantically trying to get out there. Let's see what happens here in the next just under 6 minutes. All right, here we go. Damien DeGrasse still up there with a 124.6. It looks like everyone has put a time in. It looks like at least all 31 from the broadcast side of the that I'm looking at here, bringing all this to you. 31 are there, and 31 are in the standings board. So hopefully that means maybe we don't have any bugs, at least from my side. So I'm going to see everyone on track, as well as in the software in the standings board. So that's not really for my benefit. It's for you all there at home watching this either now or at a later time. So as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for bringing the North America Race Room Discord community into your home, whether it be now or at a later time. All these people out here, they appreciate all the views. They appreciate all the thumbs up. You're giving the thumbs up to all of them. You're not giving it to me. You're not giving the views to me. You're giving it all that to them. Any comments? It's all for those people out there on track. So, excuse me. So make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment if you want to. And show your support to all these fine sim racing drivers this evening. We are just under 2 minutes to go. If you noticed, Evan Gramke is actually racing under the banner of Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. So he may be the culprit of who's letting them in or sneaking them in or whatnot for each race weekend. So he might be to blame for them being there. Maybe still pestering Dom Bessel at the moment. Right now it does not look good. And we might be one racer down as Dom continues to have steering and or wheel issues. Just under a minute to go. Everyone has put a time in. The spread from top to bottom is about 6.2 seconds. Damien DeGrasse still on top with a 124.5. Matteo Scatura 0.6 back. Carlos De La Torre 0.6 back. And here's your qualifying results. As I said, Damien DeGrasse, P1, Matteo Scatura, P2, Carlos De La Torre, P3, Jeff Hooten, P4, Patrick Carnahan, P5. Oh, look at that. Christopher Barnes is now P4, Jeff Hooten, P5, Patrick Carnahan, P6, Rudolph Stein, P7, Cushion Hall, P8, Luke Longmaker, P9, Ramiro Perez rounds out the top 10. And there is 11 through 31. Hopefully we don't lose anyone between sessions. So as custom on a North America Race Room Discord racing weekend. There is a warm-up session 3 minutes before race number 1, and then there will be another 3-minute session before race number 2. And as you can see right there, you know, some aggression can be given out. They can get the aggression out of the system. They can do some donuts, some burnouts if they wish. And it's just a time for really all hell to break loose. And who knows what you see. And Terry, hello and welcome. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. As with anyone else who may be currently watching at the moment, say hello in chat if you're out there. At the moment, I am sitting here in front of everything, so I can see when anyone chats. We'll be talking our way through all this. I'll tell you what, let's test something. Well, looks like there's going to be the, other than the track side, we're going to have this camera view right here, which is not necessarily the cockpit. Not sure what that would be considered. Maybe the hood cam gang, or bonnet cam, whatever part of the world you might be in. That would be what I want, but that's not how I have my stream deck set up. We can go through them all. Left fender, back wing, left suspension, right suspension, back wing, body shot, money shot, right side money shot. I guess we're leaving it there. If we go track side, back to that. That's what we're going to have. That was testing 101 on a live stream right there. So if you're just now catching in, if you're just now tuning in, catching up, whatnot, this is round number 1 of season number 5 here within the North America Raceroom Discord community. This is going to be a 6-round season, 12 races total of the FR3 class. 32 drivers are signed up, 16 teams. If you can do basic division, which at times is tough for me, it's 2 people per team. I was about to say something else. Really show my stupidity. 32 divided by 16 equals 2. 2 people per team. I don't have that list in front of me. Excuse me, I will have to make it. Basically, if you see the same livery, different names at the bottom, that's a teammate. Everyone's getting to the grid. We've got 30 seconds to go, or less, if everyone gets out there. Everyone's getting their fuel. I do not have the helicam. I do not have that set up right now. I don't have it set up on my stream deck. It'd take a bit probably to get there. I would need another camera. But everyone is on. Damian DeGrasse out there, P1. Matteo Sceptura, Carlos De La Torre, P3. I think his teammate, Christopher Barnes, is right there in P4. Someone got some type of penalty. I don't know what that was. Off. As they go down the front straight, there's a swarm of bees there. I see 2 orange, 2 yellows. Thomas Cowart has a drive-through penalty for some reason, probably jumping the start. But everyone so far has made it. Let's keep jumping backwards. So everyone made it through the first chicane with no issues. Oh, it does work now. What on earth? So who we got here? We got Emery Anderson. He's a little bit slow. Maybe he's having some issues or whatnot. Let's move up here, Matteo. Alright, well then I'll have the camera views that I want because the software seems to be working. Cockpit view. Hashtag cockpit view 11. We're on board Keshin Hall here, currently in P5. As you can see, 1 through 5 here kind of spread out evenly as they go through the S's. As they come up to the final turn here in just a bit. Let's move it on backwards. Luke Filippone, he's back here. He's currently in 19th position. Everyone is very close to the cockpit with him on board. You see the Momo wheel. Maybe Dom had a different, maybe he didn't have the Momo wheel with him. Maybe they were trying to use a different branded wheel. And it did not work. But either way, Dom, we miss you. We hope to see you for round number 2. We'll send you a card real soon. Let's move around. Luke Longnecker here. In a different shade of yellow. Behind Mateo Scatura, Jeff Hooten. Their teammates, same livery. Luke Longnecker here, P8, behind Jeff Hooten. Auto director jumps up to Carlos, who's right behind Christopher Barnes, same livery. Lap 1 looked great. Yes, it did, Theo. No issues through lap 1 from what I can tell from here. Thomas Cowart, the only problem we have was Thomas Cowart with the drive-through penalty. Ethan Lawrence, off. That front wing, gone. We might see Ethan come to the pits to try to get that repaired. Emery started 31st, up to 26. Good on him. Trying to move his way through. Slice, dice, and everything nice. Who was that going off? That's Mike Lobin. Let's see the rejoin. Decent rejoin by Mike Lobin. We got Im Sketty and Luke Filippone very close. They are right behind Theodore Ainsbury. Cockpit view. Let's see what they got here. We'll stay on board going through turns 1 and 2. The chicane. The diabolical chicane right after the start-finish line. Ooh, turns in. No problems there. See the diffuser on the back. I don't know if that light's a rain light or if that's where the car's battery's recharging. Like F1. Probably a rain light. Race room has been running. Mateo Scatura. Moving on up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go to the back. Everyone deserves it. You've got 2 teammates here working together. It's Ian McClure, Ken Gerbett, right ahead. They are right behind Zachary Wolf, a late addition to the series. Currently in 26th, looking good so far. Not very many issues throughout the field. Ethan Lawrence is in the pit, getting it probably repaired. Thomas Cowart is about 13 seconds off after that drive-through penalty, unfortunately for him. Who else we got? We got Mr. Mark Sutton, Winchester Mark Sutton here. Currently P23. I think his teammate is Emery Anderson. 2 behind. Oh, and Ethan Lawrence with a drive-through penalty for speeding in pit lane, so his luck continues to go down. Do not visit Vegas anytime soon, Mr. Ethan Lawrence. Scott Galbraith, first time on camera. Making it through the chicane, no issues there. He's toting that race room livery. Hopefully it's a paid sponsorship. If not, it should be. Scott, currently P13. Who's he got right there in front of him? Ian Stowe, Alex Petrovsky, Ramiro Perez, kind of all right there. In a good little bunch working together. Ramiro's about 1.7 seconds here behind Luke Longnecker, currently P9. Carlos is working on Keshin Hall up here, P5 and 6. Here at the Autodrom Most. What flag is that? Is that Russia? It's not Russia. I think I'll look up where that is. I don't know. If I had a team of people. right off the bat. I think it's in the Czech Republic. So no, not Russia, I'm sorry. Not Russia, Czech Republic. Who we got here? Amato, welcome. Jeff Miller, welcome to you. Welcome to anyone and everyone who might be out there at the moment. Let's put this back on auto directors since I'm looking at all kinds of stuff. On board with Keshin Hall, currently P6, right behind Carlos, who's up at P5. Rudolph has got the slowdown for track limits. Rudolph is currently in P8, so about 2 seconds behind these two here. That's going to allow, I see a lot of yellow flags here. What's going on? Who's falling down the board? Ramiro Perez. Sideways in that Jimmy John's Flaming Fire livery. He's going to move back down to 23rd. 23rd after that slight spin. We got a lot of people bunched up here. Let's go on board with something. Oh, you can kind of see what's going on. We're on board with Rudolph. He keeps getting off tracks. I don't know if it's in the same spot every time or just throughout the lap. But who we got here in front of him? He's got Sketty right there in front. That's 15th. Theodore Insbury up ahead, 14th. Matty Vargas up there as well. Evan Gramke, Scott Galbraith. So 11 through 16, we got all kind of right here, vying for any position. Anything can happen? Anything can happen. And really anything can happen at that chicane, which, cross fingers, luckily has not here for round number 1. I just noticed my steward's decisions are coming right up in the circuit logo. I'll make a note of that. I might have to move the circuit logo somewhere else. You know what? That's live streaming 101. Bam! We've moved it. Now it's to the side. Now nothing covers up the steward's decisions. You can see them all. Everyone's getting some off tracks at the moment. Theodore Insbury is going more with Theodore. These are the Jimmy Johns. Teammate Ramiro Perez, who had the spin not too long ago that we saw. But he's right here. He's got Sketty in front of him. Scott Galbraith, Matty Vargas, Evan Gramke. Positions can switch just like that. He's going to get by Sketty, looks like, up to 14th. Good inside move. Onward they go. This is a very fun car to drive in this one. I'm sure everyone has driven it at least once, but it's a good car to get in with. This is actually a really good combo. It's a good track to have these on too. Got a lot of free-flowing corners. You know, nothing that requires a heavy slam on the brakes. This was a good pick by the North America Raceroom event coordinating team's decision. I think I've heard Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage down there just full on applauding everything happening this weekend here. I think I've heard they're going to be sending out some barbecue to a lot of people. Hopefully it's fresh. I don't know. Someone check it. Let's move on though. Theodore, Scott Galbraith. Go on board with Scott. Scott pushing Matty Vargas to the limit here. As you can see in his side mirror there, that's Theodore Insbury, who we were just on board with. Right there behind, so one little slip up, one little mistake, you might lose a spot. We're under 15 minutes to go of the 25, so 10 minutes have gone. Patrick Carnahan will slow down. Where's he at? Patrick Carnahan there in third place. Damian DeGrasse has about a 6-second lead over P2. Christopher Barnes, I believe that is where they qualified, so those two are right where they qualified to be. And then we've got really the people we've been focused on here. not the most, but within the last few laps. At 12 through 17. All very close. We see Zachary Wolf. Someone was... No, there's yellow flags. I don't know who's going off. I don't see anyone falling down the leaderboards. I don't know what that was. We got Michael Lobin out here. He's currently in P27. About 1.5 seconds back from Emery Anderson there. Just ahead, you saw pass out of your screen. Ramiro Perez is working on Winchester. Major Winchester, Mark Sutton. That's a callback to a little touch. Ramiro didn't expect Mark to either check him as much as he did, or maybe be faster through that little section there. Mark goes a little bit wide. Ramiro slides right by. And onward he goes. Andy Morehouse up on board with him. He's about, this is the dash cam as they call it here at Raceman. Not cockpit, but dash up above. See Andy good, trying to go to the inside. Didn't quite have it there. Wasn't quite where he needed to be for that. Had to back off, which is put just a little padding between himself and Mohammed here. 19th and 20th position. I will say, I don't think I said anywhere in the beginning of all this, the result for race number 1 dictates the grid for race number 2. So where you finish is where you start. You obviously want to try to finish as high up as possible. That way you have the best starting position for race number 2. So that kind of adds to it a little bit. We'll kind of see how that goes. Damien in P1 currently has almost a 7.5 second lead between himself and Christopher Barnes in P2, so it might be the same for race number 2. Jeff Hooten, let's go on board. Discussion hall, on board. Dash cam. Ooh. Slide across the back of that E-Spirit. Esprit. Ooh, a little touch. Oh, a little more touch. That's like a kiss with a fist. Out anything domestic about that. I just mean that's some heavy love tapping. Alex Petrovsky, P9, working on Luke Longnecker, P8. Let's go on board here. If you know the live streams the way that I do them, you know that I love the cockpit view. And the reason I love it so much is that it really gives you the best, number 1, the best view, and number 2, really just the best indication of how the battle is progressing, or how it's actually playing out from the person that we're on board with. So, trackside can do well to show you a battle, but the cockpit view or dash cam or whatever can really show the highs and lows of a battle. I see yellow flags popping up in the back. Let me just flow through here on who might be, I don't know who's. There might have been a slow car. Michael Lobin, Matty Vargas. He was up there. He is the slow car. He's having some issues, perhaps with suspension related. So he has dropped back to P30. He was up there in that pack at 12 through 17 at one point. So he may be coming into the pits for some repairs with just under 10 to go. Back with Scott Galbraith here. P12, he's working on Evan Gramke. Let's go to the wing. Looking out the back side of that Jones Barbecue Foot Massage. Evan Gramke, F3 vehicle. You can see Scott Galbraith and Sketty back there sliding around, fighting amongst themselves. Evan here right in front. Big cloud of dust. What was that? Don't know. Someone had to slide off, but that's always scary to look at. Scott goes to the inside. The JBL team. won't claim that I'm the team owner, but I'm very close. But Scott and Evan, side by side, Sketty inserting himself as well. The Festina. Oh, Evan and Sketty can both go wide. And then Scott goes super wide. That was the rejoin. Perfect. Fine. No issues there. Evan gets a little bit of padding that he needs. Matty Vargas in. Ethan parked. Hopefully Ethan sticks around for round number 2. Mark Sutton. Evan Graham keeping the slow down. Uh-oh. Let's go back. Let's go back. These three here jostling for position. A little bit of a jostle. Evan Gramke with another slowdown. Maybe feeling the heat. Maybe the Jones Barbecue Crews acquired a headset somehow. They're talking to Evan in the cockpit. Maybe giving bad advice. I don't know. These three here are working. This is what you want to see. This is good, clean, fantastic racing. Got Scott there on the inside. Slight touch of the wheels. But who's that? Who's that red car? I don't know who that is. That's Theodore Insbury. Let's go on board with Theodore. We just got a drive-through. Who's that? Oh, probably Matty Vargas. Matty Vargas with the drive-through. It's like probably the... What's happening to Rudolph? He's not back there, but he's still on board. Oh, tiptoeing through the tulips here. So Theodore's got himself in 15th. He's got Jonathan DeGroff right behind him. Hopefully you're enjoying this out there. We're trying to keep all the good stuff on screen. P1 is halfway to the moon by now. About 10.5 seconds out from P2. Oh, there goes a spin. Who was that? Was that Evan? Oh. Just heard the collective groan from the Jones Barbecue camp in the garage. Evan's unfortunately now back in 20th position. Theodore Insbury working on Sketty. Who else we got? Christopher. Who's this? Christopher Blake. not to be mixed up with Christopher Barnes and me too. This is some very good racing there. Very good stuff. No major issues that I've seen so far. A couple solo spins. Yes, Evan Gramke today earlier with an iRacing win. Trying to bring that energy here to the race room. Not quite doing it. It's all right. Currently in P20, so we've kind of got some spread here now. We've got Luke Longnecker about half a second back from Alex Petrovsky here. P9, under 5 minutes to go. 20 minutes gone. Under 5 to go here in race number 1. We've got a whole another 25 minutes of this to go. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, put a thumb up on it. If you're not, put a thumb down and let me know why you're not. It's cool. It's okay if you don't enjoy it. Let's see, Ramiro Perez on board. He's got Christopher Blake, Luke Filippone, and Mohammed. Let's go to Luke Filippone here. Gonna try to take one away from Mohammed, P16, 17. Mohammed going deep. Luke here in the Breitling green. Yellow flag somewhere. What's happening? Let's Side by side. Into the chicane. Who's going to break last? Luke. Going to take. Oh! Still there. Going to take it. And that's where Ramiro Perez following him right through. Some tandem action with some non-teammates there. That's good stuff. So Muhammad moves down 2 places with 1 turn. Back up to Theodore Insbury. He has just gotten past Scott Galbraith, who I think had a slight off. As we go on board with Scott, just to see the 3 ahead. Who's the 3 ahead? The Insbury, Sketty, and Rudolph Stein. Looking back from Rudolph here. You can see all 3 of them again. The Harman Kardon wing. Oh, Muhammad is way off. Unfortunate for him. I don't know. He might not have a front wing anymore. Oh, he still does. We'll see where he. We'll see if he needs to go to the pits or not. Just under 3 minutes, he might try to eke it out. But we certainly slide down to 29th no matter what. So you can come in, get off track, or stay out there and get the same spot. Closest action we've got in the top 10, I should say top 11 really, is Carlos here, trying to get himself to the backside of Mateo, who are actually very close to Patrick. So 3, 4, and 5, somewhat close. You can see Christopher Barnes up there, just taking the last. Second to last turn, or the last sweeping curve. In P2, Damien DeGrasse is gone. About 12 seconds ahead. As we look back from Mateo. The Deutsche Post yellow. Let's move on back here. We got Thomas Coward. Started this session with a drive-through penalty, I think for jumping the start, perhaps. Very close now to Mike Lobin, who's there, also very close to Muhammad. So 25 through 27 all here grouped together. That's Emery Anderson at the front of this slight 4-pack in P24. So some spiciness happening towards the back of the grid. There goes Muhammad off again. Probably has damage, I'd have to say. Being that far off a few laps ago, out into the gravel, out into the wall. Sketty, he's red, meaning he's very close. You've got Rudolph Stein, Sketty, Theodore Insbury, all within 1 second of each other. But we're going to jump up here because we've got a heck of a battle for 3, 4, and 5 with 28 seconds to go. This is going to be the last lap. And this might be where we stay for the whole lap. We may stay on board with Carlos here, because that will give obviously the best look at all of it and what happens. That's Patrick Carnahan, a little too far in out. That's going to allow at least Mateo to get by. Can Carlos do the same? Patrick got a lot of that curve there. It's going to slide him out. And that's going to allow Carlos to slip ahead. So we've had a slight toss-up of 3, 4, and 5. You've now got Carlos. Or no, you've got Mateo. He's got Turner P3, Carlos P4. Patrick here off just a little bit. Got to slow down. That means he's going to be P5. So let's move up. P3 and P4. Oh, I've missed. Here comes Damien. He is going to win race 1, round 1 by a good margin. Christopher Barnes coming through. He's going to be your P2 of race 1, round 1. And then we're going to jump on back here. You're going to have Mateo take the P3 with Carlos with a close P4 of round 1, race 1. Patrick Carnahan comes through P5. You're going to have Jeff Hooten come across P6. Keshan Hall, P7. He's gonna take it slow through there. Alex Petrovsky with Ian. Look at this. I think we're gonna have a pass in the last. Oh, we are. Ian is gonna steal P8. I think Alex Petrovsky might have run out of gas there at the very end. Coast through for P9. Rudolph Stein, Lynn Muschetti, Theodore Ensbury, P10, 11, and 12. Scott Goldberg, P13. Jonathan DeGrief, P14. Luke Filippone, P15. Christopher Blake, P16. Evan Gramke, after his spin, went from P20 to P17. And there it is, Mark Sutton. Drop back. Where is Longnecker? Got it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Finished P30. That's weird. We had Mark Sutton, P18. Andy Morehouse, P19. Emery Anderson, P20. Mike Lobin, P21. Thomas Coward. All the way up to P22 after a lap 1 drive-through. It's impressive. Good on Thomas Coward. So we've gotten through all those. Emery Anderson, P20. Mike Lobin, P21. Thomas Cowart, P22. Mohammed, P23. Ken Garbett, P24. Zachary Wolf, P25. Ian McClure, P26. Matty Vargas, P27. Dan Dietering, P28. Ramiro Perez, P29. Luke Longnecker, P30. And Ethan Lawrence. Early damage for him, P31. Race 1, round 1. I wonder if it's the relative bug thing. Oh. There's Mr. Longnecker there in the chat. Ran out of fuel. That's too bad. Put in some more for race number 2. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back for the start of race number 2. All right, everyone. Warm-up number 2 done. Race number 2 on deck. The starting grid of race number 1, or race number 2, was determined by race number 1. So Damien DeGrasse will be out there in P1. Christopher Barnes will be P2. Matteo Scatura should be P3, with Carlos De La Tour, I believe, from P4. I should have taken a screenshot. That way I know where everyone is. But it looks like you got teammates in P2 and 4. Teammates 3 and 5. There they all are. Carlos P4, Patrick Carnahan P5. Let's go from the wing. Off they go. We're on board with Damien. See all this smoke, all the tires spinning. Let's get the Damien here for just a second. I see some spiciness in the back already. Everyone gonna make it. Everyone gonna make it. Let's jump on back. Carnahan can slow down. Some people taking some curbs. No spins though. Impressive again. Right. Lap 1. Turns 1 and 2. Love it. On board with Keshan Hall, P7. Who's he got right in front of him? Jeff Hooten right in front. We've got people everywhere. They're all single file at the moment though. Evan Gramke here, P18. And Emery Anderson right ahead. Luke Filippone sandwiched in between teammates of Mark Sutton and Emery Anderson. 15 and 17. Looks like we're going to make lap 1. Once again, with no incidents that I see. No one with, nobody with, it looks like any spins or whatnot. What's happened to Christopher Blake? Nothing, just kind of back there. Luke Longnecker is up to P23 at the moment. I'm not even sure where he started with whatever. Anyway, see, man, I feel. Maybe with the relative bubbles also there, so I don't know if he started in P30, he's made his way up already, or if still a little bit higher, but currently in P22, good move there from turn 1. Let's go on board, Sketty. White livery, white gloves, also a teammate right ahead, so Adams McCoskey and Sketty here. I think it's a teammate. It's not. Not teammates. Game on, as they said in Waynesboro. It looks like from the timing screen, everything is kind of got Thomas Cowart back here and Luke Longnecker. They're hounding. It looks like, who's that? Evan Gramke? No. Mike Lobin? Yeah, it's Mike Lobin's being hounded by Luke Longnecker and Thomas Cowart. Thomas Cowart, got the Squirrely there coming through the turn. Fill back just a spot. Well, there's stuff going on everywhere. Let's go on board with Andy Morehouse into turn 1. Slam those brakes. Who's on the outside of him? Emery Anderson. There he is. You see Andy there. In the mirrors. Very close. Peter Ringsburg can slow down. He's going to be P12. Coming up on 21 minutes to go of 25. Race 2. Round 1. Damien DeGrasse now with almost a 2-second lead over Christopher Barnes. And we've got some stuff happening all over the place. Oh, look at this. Morehouse. Ooh, slice on across there. What's that? That would be Thomas Coward there, weaving in and out. Amir Perez back there. We gotta go on board here. Let's go on board with Amir Perez. You got a collection of people here. Oh, some Amir Perez, King Garbett, Andy Morehouse, all grouped together here, coming across the line. Might come across 3 wide. Gotta go TV for this one. There's some action. There's some action in the first chicane. Nothing too terrible though. Everyone's still continuing on. Keshin Hall up here is at the top 7. Kind of going about their business. All the scraps, all the fist fights are happening way back in here. There's some behind Dan Dietering. That was Andy Morehouse. Might have had some damage with those. He was kind of up there. Now back in P29, hit Christopher Blake coming behind P30. We lost 1. Who did we lose? Maybe Ethan Lawrence, unfortunately. So we're down to 30 people now. Andy Morehouse might be coming in for some. Who's that going off there? Whoever it is, they've gotten back on pretty fast. I don't know who that was. Somebody went off. Let's go to Luke Filippone. Working on Scott Galbraith. This is P13 and P14. These two are about 6 seconds back from Theodore Insbury, currently in P12. There's a yellow flag in the back. Manny Vargas is off after the chicane. And onward. Andy Morehouse into the pits. Out of the pits. Oh no, he's into the pit now. Trying not to get any type of penalty going in. Evan Gramke. Let's move up. Moving up to Theodore Insbury. He's got some stuff happening here in front of him. Let's go on board. He's got Alex Petrovsky directly ahead. In Sketty up above there. That's what? P10, 11, and on board here. P12, Mr. Insbury. Let's stay here for just a second. Stay here for just a second. Let's see how this turns out. Down the back stretch all the way. Well, something happens here. Alex really close. Sketty right ahead. It's a slide through there. Insbury's got the run. Backs off ever so slightly through there. Too much throttle will take you right out into the pea gravel, and you're pretty much done. Not done, but you've certainly lost your position and more. We got to move up front here. We got to battle P2 and P3. Christopher Barnes, Christopher De La Torre. Let's go on board with Mateo. 2, 3, and 4. Close battle. Damien DeGrasse once again, 5 seconds out. Oh, here we go. Carlos. Looking like Daniel Ricciardo, late braking into turn 1. Pulls it off, moves up into P2. Christopher Barnes P3 on board with Mateo P4. Really, Carlos and Christopher Barnes here are really sitting in the catbirds as obviously my teammates. They're probably the highest set of teammates out on track at the moment. Damien, he's in a blue Samsung. I'm not even sure who his teammate is. But he's putting on an F3 clinic at the moment. Jeff Hooten. Very close to Patrick Carnahan. That's Keshin Hall, not too far behind. 5, 6, and 7 here. Let's watch as they go into turn 1. I don't think anything will really happen there. They're all pretty good. Front to back. Ooh. As I say that, Jinx. Patrick is a little bit wide. Yellow flags. Scott Galbraith. Showing him with 100% damage. Very slow down the front. No wing on the front. So with under 15 to go, he's going to have to probably slowly go around for one lap. Try to stay out of the way as much as possible. And probably come in and have that thing prepared. Unless he's going to do battle with no wing. We will see. He's got Emery Anderson right there, making his way around. Evan Gramke, right behind Thomas Cowart, right behind Luke Longnecker, 16, 17, 18. Ken Garbett taking a small shortcut, makes his way down to 29 after that. Continuing on though, let's go on board with Evan here. We'll see a pretty good battle, I think, between Thomas Cowart and Luke Longnecker going in. And just so we can see, let's go on board with Thomas Cowart as they come down the front stretch. Will there be an outbreak? Don't know. Not me. Probably a smart move with over 12 minutes to go. Who else is out there? Keshin Hall. Once again, very close to Jeff Hooten. P5, P6. Christopher Barnes. He's now in P4 with Mateo Skeptura. Up to P3. Theodore Insbury on board with him. There's so much going on down the field. Close battles kind of everywhere. Theodore, can he get the run? Can he get the inside? He's going to try it. Enough space. Frosty there. The last little burst to keep himself in front. Let's follow this in turn 1 though. Look at that chicane. Pesky chicane. Someone coming out of the pits. That's probably Scott Galbraith. And there it was. Mr. Insbury out braking into turn 1. And off he goes. Now Sketty, right on the heels of Petrosky, saw Insbury go through. He says, hey, leave some for me. That would be, yeah, right ahead. Alex is going to be Scott Galbraith, one lap down. I don't want to say if it's not, but I think it might. No. So Scott's up above Theodore Insbury there. Got that wing replaced. They put a new one on. Jonathan DeGrief in between Luke Longnecker and Evan Granke. As we come up to 10 minutes to go. (15 through 19) is where all the stuff's happening at the moment. Let's go on board with Evan Granke. He's in the red, meaning he's very close. Currently 17, goes a little bit wide, just a little bit of time. But all that time can be made right back up. With turn 1 being the start of the chicane. Taking those rumble strips. Oh, somebody's spinning. Mark Sutton. He's going to see his teammate Emery Anderson catch up and go by. Along with, I think that was Michael Oben as well. And Ian McClure wants to do the same. Thomas Cowan now behind Evan Granke. So we got all kinds of stuff going on back here now. 21 through 23, basically all around top of each other. That grouping right there, with Michael Oben in the mix. So that's 5 people. Let's go on board with Mohammed here. What's going to happen here? Exactly what I thought was happening. A little too late on those brakes. Bit of a dive that might have given him some damage, and he's pulled off to the side, so not sure what he might be doing there. He's parked it. So Muhammad has retired from this race. Matty Vargas up to 24. For Blake, working on Mark's up. Let's see, let's go to Theodore Insbury. Let's go on board with Theodore. P10 for Mr. Insbury here, about 3/10 behind Rudolph Stein right ahead, who Rudolph is right behind his teammate Ian Stoll. Ian Stoll. See yellow flags. Luke Filippone, very far off the track. May have some damage after that. Currently 15, now P16. Evan Granke into the pits. His crew's out there fixing it. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage is out there trying to give him some barbecue ribs. There's pandemonium down there in the pit stall at the moment. Sketty. Sketty's working on Alex Petrovsky. I keep thinking they're teammates, but I don't think they are. Oh, back at each other. They are teammates, and that's tough love. Mark Sutton, right here. Ian McClure. Emory Anderson right ahead, which is Mark's teammate. You can see in the mirrors, Matty Vargas, very close behind. Let's move around. Sketty once again, very close to Alex Petrovsky. A little slidey maybe. Looks like it perhaps. See Theodore here. Theodore is pushing it. Ooh, look at the wing. All kinds of camera views. We're like NASCAR. What camera views can we throw in? He's gonna have the run. It's a good dash through all the wheels. It's gonna happen. In and out. Nice and easy, no wobble. Still behind Ian, but getting ever so closer. Ian McClure and Emory Anderson. Caught it right as Ian was going by. But Emory's not giving up. Let's go, Ash. Ian's going to be right there beside. In deep. And out. Luke Longnecker into the pits, maybe with damage. Doesn't show damage on this side, so who knows, maybe something going on there. Luke Longnecker into the pits. Who's the closest we've got? This battle for all four, and then Luke Longnecker, unfortunately, with a drive-through for speeding in the pit lane. That was not exactly Wolf. Who was that? Not King Gar, but someone was off. All kinds of stuff going on here. Luke Longnecker, drive-through penalty confirmed. I believe if he doesn't take that, it's like a 90-second penalty, I think, added on. These four here, Matty Vargas, Christopher Blake, Emory Anderson, Ian McClure, very close here. 2.5 minutes to go. Where is our man, Damien? He is there. I think just to kind of showcase the alien ability of Damien here, once he comes across the start-finish line, we're going to go on board with him, and I'm not going to say a word, so I want you to turn it up. I'm not going to tell you to crank it up. That's used elsewhere. I want you to turn it up. Here he comes. So let's go. Let's do this. We're going to get one full lap. That was one full lap on board with Damien DeGrasse. We jump back. Ramiro Perez, Luke Filippone, 15-16. Someone went off. Someone's still off. I don't know who that is. Not exactly Wolf. That was Luke Lundmaker kind of attempting to get out of the way of the people passing by. On board with Ramiro Perez. This is going to be the last lap. As Damien DeGrasse has crossed the line. So everyone here coming up to the line. This is going to be the last lap of the race. And as we see it, Damien DeGrasse will be your P1 once again of race number 2, round 1. The weekend sweep for Damien DeGrasse. Unless I jinx him, he messes it up from there. Closest battle in the top 3 is going to be Matteo Scatura here. Let's go on board. Where's Damien? Damien's coming through right now. Hopefully Matteo. These guys are close. But as I said, Damien DeGrasse, P1, race 2. Matteo's taking it to the limit, pushing it to the limit. Goes off ever so slightly. It might be a photo finish for number 2. I think Matteo just got him at the very end. Matteo Scatura, P2. Carlos De La Torre, P3. Christopher Barnes, P4. Jeff Hooten's coming across. P5 with Keshen Hall right behind P6. Patrick Carnahan, P7. Rudolph Stein coming through. P9 with his teammate Ian. Oh, Rudolph, P8. Ian, P9. Theodore Ensbury, P10. Alex Petrowski coming through. P11. Sketty. P12. Thomas Cowart coming through here. P13. Luke Filippone very close behind his teammates. I think. Maybe not. No, they're different. Jonathan DeGrief, P15, Ramiro Perez, P16, Mark Sutton. Fighting for P17 with Mike Lobin right behind. That's how they're going to stay. Mark Sutton, P17, Mike Lobin, P18. Christopher Blake, P19, Ian McClure, P20. Matty Vargas, P21, Emery Anderson, P22. And everyone else, done. So there you have it. Race 1, race 2, round 1 of 6 in the books. Damien DeGrasse, as I said, the weekend sweep, race 1 and race 2. Congratulations to him. Matteo Scatura and Carlos De La Torre. They may have been podium for, excuse me, race number 1 as well. We'll have to go back for the official results. There will also be, these are unofficial results, I should say, at the moment, depending on if any protests or any stewarding calls come into play. If any penalties are assessed or imposed or whatnot. But I didn't see too many things happening out there. So they looked fairly clean from everything that I saw on this side. And we'll have to see. So folks have a little bit of time, cool down a little bit, get the replay, submit it if they want to the stewards of the NARR Discord community. Stewards will take any action they see fit. And the results should be posted within 24 hours of this race. So we'll post a link somewhere. Maybe once they go live or go official, we'll post the link in the description of this video. And that way everyone knows. And then, like I said, I'll try to get either a listing or a graphic or something of teammates, just so you can keep score at home of who's with who and where anyone is. And go from there. So we'll get out of here. We'll end this. I appreciate anyone who stopped by and watched through the entire thing, or even if they stopped by this evening just for a little bit. It's all appreciated. If you're stopping by at a later time to catch the replay, it's also appreciated. Make sure to put any comments you want to, or any likes or dislikes. And if you want to dislike it, I mean, it's okay to dislike stuff. So if you want to dislike it, have at it. Just let us know in the comment, what we could do better or what you didn't like about it, and we can go from there. So with that, hopefully you enjoyed. There's 5 more rounds to go. Round number 2, which will be next Monday. Let me look real fast. Round number 2 will be the Sachsenring. So come on back for that on Monday. Just for the quick schedule for this week, Wednesday there is a ranked schedule within Race Room. There may be a stream, there may be a recording, there may not be. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't know. Friday night there's a community race within Race Room. Once again, we'll have to see if there's a live stream or recording of that. Saturday there's definitely going to be a live stream of the AMS2 event for the NARR community. So if you're subscribed to this channel, you should have seen already some pings and stuff go up with information about that. So keep checking throughout the week. If you're not in the Discord, make sure to get in there. Discord.gg/NARR will get you right to the Discord server, Discord community, whatnot. Say hello and get hooked up with all of us. So there's no better racing out there, and no better group to do it with. So make sure to find yourself in there. That way you can have the opportunity to do it as well. With that, we're going to call it an evening. So hopefully this was fun. Hopefully this was fun to watch, and hopefully you enjoyed me talking over it the entire time. We'll catch you later this week, and we'll definitely see you back on next Monday for the Sachsenring Round 2.